if the old legends and B movies are to be believed, then apparently old cartographers used to mark unknown areas with signs that said, "Here be dragons." And the intent being that, I guess, if nobody'd been there, then the safe thing to do is to not go there and warn people off because it's unknown territory and who knows what untold terrors might be lying in wait for a sailor several hundred years ago. Some of that still applies today, in that when we are entering into a communication with someone, we're always really in uncharted territory. We've never had that conversation before. We've never entered into that dialogue with that audience exactly in that way before, and therefore we're always somewhat at risk. Companies know this. Organizations have known this for years. That's why they spend billions and billions of dollars on research and studies and advertising and marketing and communications and defending themselves in court. That's another episode for another day. But communication is always a risky investment. Companies know this because there's financial implication. Individuals tend to forget about this because there is no immediate financial penalty. Most of the time, there's no real immediate, really negative outcome, because most often when we're in these situations, we're dealing with the people that we're really close to, and they're very forgiving of us because they like us or they love us or they want to support us or they want to help us be happy. And therefore the conflicts that might arise tend to be quelled fairly quickly, but they don't absolutely go away. So when we're entering into those conversations where everything is fine and we start maybe to have a little bit of a sense of unease, or we start moving outside of our comfort level, or we realize that our mouth is maybe getting ahead of our brain a little bit, then the smart thing to do is, just like the old sailors, don't go to those places where there be dragons. Step away from it. Take a moment to remember what it is that you're trying to achieve through this conversation, or maybe even to figure that out for the first time because it may be something that's come up spontaneously. Don't be scared to interrupt the flow of a conversation to make sure that you're contributing to it positively. It's okay to say, "Give me 5 minutes. I just need to step away from this for a bit." So remember, conversation, even when it's casual, we can't be completely casual in our approach to it because oftentimes we're stepping into that uncharted territory. Now, if you find yourself in that uncharted territory, here are some handy phrases for you to try. "I didn't mean to say that." "You took that the wrong way." And, "Oh no, I take that back." They don't work. I've tried. I've never once been able to take it back. So before we enter into those conversations that might have long-lasting impact, take a short time to maybe think about what it is you hope to achieve and how you can do that and respect the person on the other side, because the dragons lie in wait. That's all for today. Come back and see us again next time. And until then, remember that communication is how we manage change, and we really need things to change. So get communicating. If you have questions or comments, or if you'd like to check out one of our great courses, you could drop us a note at info@bettercoms.com. We're always happy to continue the conversation, and we do hope you'll come back and join us again soon.